Hey, gentlemen and gentlemen, this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And we're not in the streets, we're actually in the seat. I don't really go live on TikTok, but it popped up, so I decided I'll give it a shot. Sign up now. I did a video earlier about, it's just an excerpt of different type of videos I do. I did a video about many passions and how we determine how people's plight in life, they generally looking for a direction or even destination. And they do mushrooms, they do certain types of drugs. They do a whole bunch of different things trying to find out who they're supposed to be. D. Miles Monroe said it. He may got it for somebody else. He said that, and I like this. He says, it's 2 days that are the most important in your life. This is the day you was born, and the other day when you find out why. And a lot of people go throughout their life, and some people go through their trek of life escaping their why. Let me unpack that. What I mean by escaping is that what they generally do, or is everything to escape. Just ready to coerce. And everything for pleasure, everything to escape. And generally what happens that when they tend to partake on, and let's not say drugs, because it's like a dopamine hit. People look for different types of drug substance. They look for individual. They look for numbness to life's situation. Hey, people, but life is hard. But it's about perspective, how you look at it. But either it kill you, make you stronger. But I won't be killed, so it make me stronger. So I'm building, it's called resistance. And even when you go to the gym, the only way to actually get stronger and to build up your muscles and be in good health is to work in resistance. I mean, you benching. Well, I'm on the bench, I bench a certain amount of weight. I'm looking for resistance. Because when I press against resistance, I can't help but to get strong. And if I work the resistance. And with that being said, as I progress, am I consistent on that bench for day after day on a regiment, then I will get stronger because I'm getting more weight, so I'm getting is more pressure. See, it's more resistance to me. Either it's crushing me or I'm getting stronger. Which one is it? Am I getting stronger? Well, if it's not on my neck, I would assume I'm getting stronger, or I have a very good spot that's grabbing that thing every time it drops, or I'm pushing through life's adversities. That's how it is. Either you're going to push through life's adversities or life's going to push you around. Don't get it twisted. You're going to still move because the constant in life is time. Time's going to move even when you don't. So why don't you move to be great in the trial? Learn the lesson in your suffering because this too shall pass. And suffering don't last always. And sometimes you think that you're suffering, but really it's just a passage to your destination. It's just a road to the light. If you're not really woke, what are you doing? What are we doing here, right? We had Reggie was on here one time to cohort join us again. Revival, encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. I'm telling y'all, I don't know how they ever come up on TikTok. Maybe I need to start come on TikTok. So I'll do them. I don't know. Yeah, but I'll do my main platform on YouTube, and my YouTube channel is A Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And if you see on my channel, I have videos that I press toward. I start on YouTube, then may go to Instagram, may go to TikTok. I know TikTok's supposed to be the joint. It's a joint, but I have to work on mastering one thing before I deviate out to the other, because it's not about, to me, it's not all about money. It's about, and get my message get heard. Where would I gradually make the biggest impact in the long run? Join Vincent Mathis, join, invite. Yeah. So where would I eventually make the biggest impact? And so that's what I'm trying to do. Make the biggest impact for the little time that I have. And we all have little time, because when you think about age, think about your quality, not the quantity. Because I promise you this. Ain't nobody get out of here alive. My father passed last year. No, not last year, but 2024, November. My mother passed in 2022 in September. Now, they passed approximately about 2 years from each other. The thing is, but my mother and father was married 72 years, right? No, not 7, not 2, but they were married 72 years. Older than a lot of people on this line. See, that's called commitment to the vow. Not because I think I'm gonna do something, get with somebody better. I think they were committed to the union. Society's made it so easy where anybody can jump out the union. It's called no-fault divorce. You can just jump out. I'm not happy. You're not making me, I can do better. I can do this, I can do that. Or you ain't doing it for me. Man, ain't nobody gonna do it for you all the time. But it's all about a choice. It's different types of love. And love I choose to try to implement, try to live by. It's agape love. Love is patient, love is kind, not keep record wrong. And nothing part of that scripture has anything to do with feeling. Now, I'm not negating on feelings of the equation altogether, because the love that everybody really speaks upon, talks about, I believe, in society at large, she just doesn't do it for me because it's superficial. But the stuff's going to wrinkle and it's going to fade. It's going to shrink and you're going to die. You're not going to look the same like you looked 20 years ago. Yeah. But you can have quality of time with somebody you love, people you love. It's about relationship, nothing. Oh man, I need to learn a little bit more about TikTok. It just popped up and said, start a live right now. And I said, I will. And the people popping up, questions. If you had any questions for you put them. I respond since I'm here. Actually, I just stopped in my office. I'm an emotional healing coach, therapist, counselor, whatever you call me. And what I do is I help people who observe. Hey, I observed Friday. I just got the #1 viewer badge. That's cool. Don't know what that means because I'm new to this. You can imagine, yes. Okay. So I'm an emotional healing coach. I help people remove emotional imbalances in your system. Oh, cool. I observed Friday. Let me follow. Emotional balance within your system. And then we process things, because a lot of things we incur or we have encountered in our life, we suppress them, and then we don't want to really deal with it. They don't want to deal with them, so therefore we suppress the pain, but we project it as well at the same time on the people that get closest to us. Yeah, we project the pain onto others, and then people don't want to be around us because we don't want to deal with the pain that we've incurred. Betray, everything turns. Somebody said turn something up. Told you I don't know that much about this. I struggle with my emotions. Okay, observe. How do you struggle? I can respond. I can help. Let me give you a little time. Come on. You went away. I don't get along with others, so I isolate. I don't even isolate many years. Okay. A lot of times, okay, I don't know much about what you're going through, and I may start doing this. This may be part of my lives. But in any case, sometimes people they isolate because it's to withdraw from the pain, the possibility of being hurt. And come up. Yeah, I got a couple minutes. Yeah, come up. I'll invite you on. Let me talk. Are you good with it? Hello?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm hearing myself. Observe, right?
Observer Friday.
Observer Friday. Okay. You said you've been going through something for many years, right?
Yeah, well, every once in a great while I'll get into a relationship, but other than that, I pretty much just stay by myself in my room.
Find comfort being in your room by yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I don't like to socialize in person a whole lot anymore. Like, the older I get, the less I like to do that.
Okay. See how you go to your power source. It's a bad thing. It's just that you have to know where you're. For instance, I'm an extrovert. So even during the pandemic, I'm around people just get a boost. But I think no matter if you're introvert or extrovert, it doesn't matter. You still need to learn how to assimilate in both worlds. Now, it may be that you be around people, you're fine. It's just that it's so draining. Then you go by yourself, you get a recharge. Am I correct?
Yep. You sure are.
Yeah. But when you're with the people, you're not antisocial. You just like yourself, right?
Yeah, and I tend to have like misunderstandings and the people that I guess. Huh?
No, you're generalizing. You said people in general.
Everybody.
Is it everybody your circle, or you just feel that everybody in the world?
Well, I've never really had a circle of friends. I've always been a loner.
So do you sit back and judge everybody?
No, not necessarily. I think we all kind of judge each other to an extent, but I don't like judge somebody like, oh, I don't like them because of A, B, or C or anything like that. But I will type them based on the 16 personality types because that's just what I do.
Okay. Psychologist.
Yeah.
Do you give the Myers-Briggs a lot? Do you give out the test? Are you pretty much a testing psychologist? Because every psychologist don't have to see people.
Well, so I don't really go by the MBTI, like the actual test. I go by the 16personalities.com test, which I think is the best one out of all of the free ones.
Okay. And you just go, when you see somebody, do you have all 16 in your head? Say, okay, he meets that part, they meet that part. Do you kind of go through that with people? They don't know you're doing it.
No. Well, I mean, they're starting to get to know that now, that when people get to know me. I actually I like to call it mind mingling here on TikTok. I like talking to people and telling them about the 16 personality types. And I'll, like, after every conversation, I'll reflect on it and I'll kind of like talk to myself about like what I picked up on and what kind of fits where. I'm not always right, but I'm always trying to figure out a way to get the individual to agree to take the test, so that we can kind of get a compass so I can begin the the education.
That's pretty cool.
When it comes to relationships, I give up.
You quit. How many relationships to have one by the wayside?
Well, all of them. I'm very jealous and possessive, and I have BPD. So whenever other people get involved in the mix, like friends, or or they want to go hang out with other people, I get this darkness about me, and it's intense. It's very tense and emotional. Like I can't. It's like an immaturity that I cannot develop into maturity. And I end up just becoming this dark, toxic person. And so I give up. I'm done.
When was the first occurrence of this? How old were you when you first realized that you shift?
I was probably like 14.
Custom puberty. Okay. And when did you realize it after you came out of it?
Realize what?
Man, I became different.
Well, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if it was started because of the betrayal of that particular partner, but just over time, it started just getting worse, I guess you'd say. Like, I just developed a habit, I guess. I'm not sure, like, what exactly caused it, but I'm pretty sure it had to do with, my mom abandoning me a lot when I was.
Yeah, childhood trauma is the genesis of a lot of issues. Generally, childhood trauma or complex trauma. Yeah, not PTSD, but complex trauma. Dissociation of the emotional structure. Something happened, something occurred. Doesn't necessarily mean sexual abuse, but it's just the situation, the environment that you was in. And then survival takes over at that time. And when survival takes over, then you kind of suppress the actual situation, anger, the rage of the situation as a child. Then, when you come of age, and people start getting closer, not even in a relationship-wise, as far as sexual or a partner, nothing like that, but when people get closer to you to a certain extent, they get close to you, they get into you, and they get too close. And you may have spent a lot of time trying to push that button. He said, no, I'm pushing this thing away, down, so I have to deal with it. And I can create another persona that I can, but then when a person get closer, they start pulling you out. And you don't like that. And so therefore, the preference would be, if I'm by myself, nobody can see who I really am.
Yes. So I have what I like to call the Pluto effect, or the Pluto syndrome, where when people first meet me, they see me as a planet, right? And they have all these big expectations of me. And then they get to know me, and then they start pointing out, in so many ways that their disappointment in that I'm different than what they thought I was going to be. And it makes me feel belittled, even though it may not be belittling. It's not what they thought. I just feel like I'm not good enough, so I start getting bitter. But
how long does it take them to get there?
It usually takes like maybe a few months. Like, after the relationships gets intimate, that's when the emotional attachment occurs. And then it's like we kind of plateau and they try to pull away. And so I'll, try to pull away from them, and then they come back to me. And then, so the attachment styles kind of, shift back and forth, because I have the attachment, anxious, avoidant attachment style, I guess you could say. I don't know if I want to call it a style.
It's like a push and pull.
Oh, I'll be anxious, right? Yeah, like I'll be like anxious and jealous. But then if I feel like they don't want me, like then I'll pull away. And then it's usually an avoidant. So then when I pull away, they want to come after me, right? And then I'll be like, oh, well, they really do want me, so I'll be with them then. And then, it just kind of goes back and forth.
So I care. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a yo-yo effect. You go back and forth, back and forth. How long does it take? How long, if I may ask, do you become intimate?
I really try my hardest not to be intimate right away. I really do. Right. But it usually happens within the first 72 hours of meeting in person. What can I say?
Then that scorpion goes somewhere. That scorpion don't run your life. You run your life.
I know, but I don't like following pseudoscience rules.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad you said that. Since you don't like following certain type of science rules, don't follow by that sign.
It's not about disobeying the rules, okay? It's about the organic development of the relationship. It's like when two people are in each other's presence and it just feels right. I mean, why not? But I know why not. That's why I try not to, but it just is what it is.
Yeah, I got it. It's chemicals. Bubble. Oh, that's it. There's a lot of chemicals. And so therefore, I guess When everything's out on the table, you see what's on the table. However, it probably affects you more.
I
And
get
so that's
either
why
attached or
sexual in itself affects women differently.
it does.
Yeah, because y'all give it. Yeah, we take it.
Well, they release oxytocin almost every time they do have sex, whereas men don't.
Right.
But see,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
lesbian, so I
You still a woman?
well, I am a woman, but I play the more masculine role in the relationship with the woman.
Also, you play man. You can't get away from the
I'm
you
I'm
give
a
it?
giver, yeah. But yeah, my genetics, of course, yeah. I did definitely release oxytocin every
No,
I
I'm
go
gonna
there.
finish it. Yeah, whatever it is, you still can't. I was now. I don't have all my data, but from my observation, and I know couples and I have life experience, so I can't say this is global. I see some lesbian relationships more violent than heterosexual.
I've never experienced that. I've only heard about it. I mean, I don't get out much, of course, but I've never
Right.
laid my hands on a girl, and a girl has never laid her hands on me. One did threaten one time, and I broke up with her.
Do you see? I think the potential is high because the emotional state is so much higher for women than
Well,
men.
I have been in relationships with men when I was
Uh-huh.
younger, and
Right.
almost every single one of them ended in them trying to off me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the last one strangled me.
What's the trigger for them?
Well, so they'll push their way into my life, and after a
Uh-huh.
while, I'll give in, right? And when we start the relationship, after we get intimate, then I don't, because I don't like, I've always felt awkward with men. So I'll try to pull out of the relationship. They won't let me. So then I feel stuck. And then every time they end up, luring me into doing it with them, I feel more and more resentment. And then after a while, nothing they do is right. And I'll drive them nuts. And then they'd snap.
Oh, that's the trigger. Okay. Okay. And that's more than one.
Yeah, every single one of them.
And that's when they start becoming. Yeah, the dog comes from the basement. The dog is unchained. She's pulling it out. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, so the in and out with the woman or man doesn't matter. It's just the state, the state that you're in. So, what's your first sexual experience?
9.
With 9-year-old? Okay. Yeah, so Barbie, y'all say won't play house?
Well, we found her parents' Joy of Sex book in their sock drawer. You remember that book, The Joy of Sex?
I heard about it. I've never seen it. I've heard it. I heard about it. Is it? What's that? I don't know. What's that go? I don't know. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
We took it up to her room. We were listening to Michael Jackson tapes, and I don't know.
Don't have a clue what y'all was doing. But I would even consider that, but y'all had a clue what y'all was doing. Yeah, like, what's that? Ooh, how you get that? Ooh. At 9 years old, like you was 15, that'd be a different animal.
Yeah, I know it's crazy. We were really young, and looking back, and like if I see other kids, I'm like, dang, we were that young. Like that's crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Your parents never found out, have they?
Nah.
Good. Good. Yeah, that's how they probably be really, man, we did it. You got to be more careful. But
Well,
okay,
actually,
let's
it
go
was
back.
kind of traumatizing because so I basically, ate her out, and she really liked it, and so she like made me do it all the time, and it was like I didn't want to do it all the time, and it would be like a school night because I spent the night at their house a lot, and she'd be like
Right.
begging me, and then finally I'd give into it. I think like the third time that happened,
Is what?
when my pituitary activated became hardwired for that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you created it. Yeah, you create the desire. Yeah. Yeah, you just yeah. Okay.
But I think I would have been lesbian anyway, even if that didn't happen, because I was already kind of like that. Like I was already like having a crush on girls and being really grossed out by boys.
You're 9 years old. You can
I know.
that's that's a lot of people's story. I mean, until later on, who knows what the future holds. I mean,
Well, I'm
it's all
41 now.
choice.
I actually didn't come out until I was 33.
Okay, you had several different types of situations prior to you coming out.
Well, they were all kept secret up until I was 33, and I decided I didn't want to be this side piece anymore to these women who seem to always have boyfriends or fiancés or whatever. And I wanted to be out with it so that everybody knew, and guys would stop hitting on me. And I got to dress how I always wanted to dress, and it was a transition.
But you know that doesn't stop us, right?
So what now? Oh, I know. Trust me, I know, and I don't blame you.
Matter of fact, we like, oh man, she cool. We watch the game together. Yeah, man.
No, I know. See, and that's another reason why I have to isolate. I did used to have a lot of guy friends, but I could see that.
You see, it's not their fault.
No, trust me, I know. I wasn't bitter about it or anything. I just knew I had to take the responsibility and just, let them move on.
But then you never went out like groups of guys. I mean, you can have feelings for a person but never act on them. I mean, as far as you got a gang of friends, well, 2 or 3, guy, girl, but then you said they may actually, I think I see how it can happen. Then you really cool. I got some feelings about you. I said, no, we would just be friends.
Yeah, I'm the type of person I like one-on-one type of friendships. So like I'll go, hang out with them like one-on-one. I don't like being with groups of people because I tend to.
I mean, groups like
yeah.
2 or 3.
No,
I mean,
not
like 2
even
or 3.
that.
I'm not
I don't.
talking.
That's the kind of BPD I am. I get weird around groups of people. Yeah.
And so a comfort level starts to come on, and they can let down their hair, and they can be just. Generally, people just want to be themselves. They don't want to be fake in front of people with other people. They want to be themselves. I mean, yeah. So what's your proposed solution?
I'm on TikTok. I go to work. I'm around people at work. I'm a good coworker.
That's good. I'm on TikTok. But does TikTok help? And this is my first time actually having a account. My platform is YouTube.
Yeah, I've been thinking about moving to YouTube, but they're not as good as.
Well, my platform is YouTube. If I can engage like this, when I do my videos on YouTube, it goes to my Instagram and TikTok. It goes on all of them, but the interaction's not like this. I'm not savvy on it, really. And, the truth of it,
takes a few times to get the hang of.
Yeah. I mean, people pop up, join it. I mean, this is cool. I probably have more activity here. I mean, just me popping on. I've had somebody popped on before, and there's much activity now. If I can do my lives are like this, I'm have to look into try to integrate this. Well, I'm about to start doing my lives. I do a live on like hours. What happened? Why does it matter? What happened? And so therefore, I try to bring current situations and then we talk about people pop on, then we have a conversation. I get my summary and my assessment, whatever, and then we'd have a conversation. And then I have segments on my channel called In Them Streets. Oh, John, my fact. In Them Streets with Dr. D. So you may see me pop or drive, and then I may have a dialogue with somebody in the car, do ride and share, or I may have dialogue by myself. And those segments, I got about 1,500 videos. So,
okay.
Yeah, but the lives is 3 reasons why a person does not get therapy, coaching, or help. It's 3 reasons. The second, they don't have the right type of money. And the third trumps the first 2 because, you got help, you still wouldn't get it. But I know that we're a person, but what they will do, how to get over a breakup, they go on YouTube, how to get over this. They'd go on social media and they'll ask, as long as they can be anonymous. So I'm working on a subscription model. And I do it now anyway, where a person can just get on because we live on the same rock together. And so it's 6 degrees of separation. Who knows? I may run into you and somebody else. Who knows? May help somebody. I've had people while I was driving, right? A couple of people got on. One person got on. This got me. I couldn't let him see my face, though. But I looked here when he was telling me. He said something, and it went just like this. He was talking, just like I'm talking to you. I said, if he can see me, I see him. And he's like, oh, yeah. He said something, and I heard. He said, you matter because you matter. Okay. Thank you, sir, for your words. Today, you stopped a guy named Mike, was sticking a gun in his head and blowing his brains out. I said, I just looked straight ahead, prayed for him, and he said, thank you, man. And so when he got out the car, I said, I did a video. I called Hope. I did the video. I said, 2 seconds before he got in the car, he was dead. But 2 seconds after, he realized he mattered. Because it's amazing what a willing ear, an empathetic heart, and a kind word can do to change the direction of a person's life. Yeah, he said, because men, we do it like this. He's like, I just take him to the store. He probably got 6-pack of beer. Probably had 2 Netflix tuned up. Yeah, I'm finished this series. Let me polish the gun. All right, last episode, Fruit Loops, just like that. And that's he probably had his plan for that day. And I messed it up. He realized, and I really believe that what he was dealing with is like relationships. Nothing gets you like a relationship. I do understand how a person said, listen, too much pain. I just stay back. What fun would life be if you don't if you stay back? I mean, it'd be a bore just to get to 85 years old and don't have any good stories. What happened? Stayed in my room. Did you go out? No.
Can I ask you,
go ahead.
When you look at people, can you see them as a child?
Yeah, because I'm only talking to the child. It's the child. And when you're broken, generally was where the pain comes from. It was 9, 10, 12, 8, 7, 4. It leaks out. No matter how many masks you put on. Yeah, I deal with the child. Go ahead.
So I know people, when they come to you, they already know they've got an issue, right? Like they might not know exactly what it is, but they already know that, they're there, what they're there for pretty much. But like when you look at someone, you could see their child and like see the pain and like kind of guess or assume how they got that pain. And you try to get through to them, or you try to figure out how to unlock their own, awareness of it, but they end up attacking you before you can get them to that point, and it just makes it even more locked for them. Like, does that ever happen to you?
No, I've never been attacked. I've never been attacked, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't happen. That does not happen to me because I try to allow the person to see themselves. However, this will happen. They just won't come back. People don't want to fight. They don't want to go to jail. They just like, okay, it's not that I don't know. They did such a great time of hiding it. If they came out with it, then they let the cat out the bag. They wouldn't do that because they want to hide the child.
Yeah.
They don't want me to see the child. They're protecting the broken child. Yeah, so they come out. If somebody starts snapping down, I've broken ground. And they still stayed in front of me. Well, no, you don't understand. You just saying that. And they still there. That's big. Because I'm hitting something. And then they'll come down. I've never had. So I reach over there and slap. No, I never had that. I had people cry, but not because of that. I mean, cry and then they'll laugh. I call myself the happy doctor. I said, I feel that, you'll cry. Some may open up, but truth matters that you're going to laugh. Yeah, you're going to laugh.
Dr. D, what do you know your personality type?
You about to tell me.
No, I'm asking you if you know.
Oh, I'm on temperament scale, I'm psycho. You know what I'm saying? Saying on temperament, not the omega, not that one. I don't know that one.
What's your 4-letter acronym? I'm the INTP. This is the
What's
16 personality types.
Okay, tell me what's
The Myers-Briggs 16 personality types.
yes, I've never taken that. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, you haven't taken that one yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure you did assessment.
Well, I mean, I haven't really, like allowed myself to focus on that quite yet because I'm still getting to know you. It doesn't happen that fast, and I don't like to assume right away. But if I had to type you right now, let's say the GUN to my head, I would say the ESFJ. Prove me wrong. I put the website right there in the chat.
Okay, this is new to me. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about EFSJ. Hey, but you gonna say something? I didn't invite her. It's a friend of mine. She's a therapist.
No, ESFJ. That stands for extroverted sensory feeler judger, and not in the derogatory sense. Purely academic.
Oh, that's a good one. It's another one I've taken before, but I can't think of it's a couple of tests.
And I'm the INTP.
INTP.
So the nickname of the ESFJ is the consul, and the nickname of the INTP is the logistician.
I'm gonna take that. You put the website in the comments?
Yeah, 16personalities.com. And no,
Yeah,
I don't work for them. I don't make money or anything from doing this.
No. It's another one that I've taken one with the counselor before, but I forgot what it's called. It's a good one. It's like 125 questions. It was a good one, dealing with relationships.
And when you go to the website, it should say, like the first title thing should say, "It's so nice to finally be understood." And then it'll have 10-minute quiz.
I wonder if I can, this right here, can I save this? I'm going to upload this to my YouTube. I like this one. This has been a good session. I don't know. How long you been on TikTok?
About a year.
Okay. Can you ever save any of have you ever saved any?
The live?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just go into your settings and make sure you share the live to me if you can. Just navigate the settings and make sure you activate the TikTok studio. Yeah, and if you didn't activate the recording share, that's okay. I mean, but if you can figure out how to salvage it and send it, please do. You can make it so that anybody who comes up in the panel or anybody who gifts can receive the recording right after you exit the live. You can also make it so it only sends it to the moderators. You can make me a moderator if you'd like. I do my own live and I moderate for other people's lives.
That may be good. Yeah, you educated me. Everybody said, well, I'm going to take that. I am too, kind of. I tried to do a live, but while I was driving, and they suspended me.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
I do lives. I'm doing YouTube, though. I said, dog. I said, yeah, they said, yeah, your car is moving. So, oh, man. They suspended me, but they put me back on. Okay, well, I guess I can't do it. How do you know?
Just get it set up and then start moving and then turn it on.
Oh, I think you sound like you've done it before. No, it was. Oh, have you done that before? No, no. I think it was set up. And I was moving, and they pick up on it. It's too rich. I could just YouTube simulcast and just I could restream. I
Okay,
can do
here's the
restream.
loophole. So I've actually seen a lot of people who do, lives while they're driving. They even have the camera on the road. And if you toggle the option to say that it's made by AI, it'll overlook.
Oh wow! But if that's if I'm going to TikTok directly. Now I think TikTok allows me. I can do multi-stream. So now I do restream. So when I do my live, I try to do Instagram. It doesn't hit. I do Twitch, do YouTube, Facebook, and I think TikTok has one as well. And so I'm just getting back this year. So I'm starting out a certain type of schedule so I can get my stuff out there more so. So I think I can. I know I can bypass it that way, but I just got to figure it out. Sometimes you just don't feel like it. To tell you the truth.
But aside from all that, just be careful. I don't want you getting in a car accident.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, but I do look at the road. Yeah, because I do lift. So I do lift. I'll put it up there. It's right there. And for most part, most of my conversations I have, I'm driving by myself. Yeah. While I'm doing, but I have where I have people in there. It's called ride and share. So yeah. Okay, now before I let you go, you said? Do I follow you? Let me see. Your name is Observer.
And I'll look for your YouTube channel. Is it on your bio?
Don't give me the line. It may be.
It says Dr. Brian Daniels, DD, is certified emotional healing. It's not in your bio, but is Dr. D your name on YouTube?
It's
A Hero's Journey with Dr. D.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll look for that. And my YouTube is me, myself, and INTP.
I like that. Quiet.
Me, myself, and INTP.
Personality type. I like that.
Or at mad, all caps, INTP, all caps except for the I. I put it in the chat so you can scroll up. I'll find you. So A Hero's Journey with Dr. D.
Okay. Live will end in 4 minutes. We have detected inactivity. What you talking about? We've been talking.
What? That's weird. So
all right.
Are you
sing?
Look at the sticker. It says sing with me.
Okay, what we singing? Oh, I know it was just there.
Oh, okay.
I get sunshine on clear.
That's a good one.
When it's cold outside, get a muffle man. Wow, I forgot the words. That's a shame.
What can make me feel this way?
No, it was just up there.
Okay.
Yeah, sing with me. I didn't know. I told you I'm not. Okay, so you gonna look for me and just send me. Well, I got your stuff here too.
I'll comment on one of your videos.
Yeah, comment on one of my videos. I'm gonna see if Ava. Let's see. Comment on one of my videos. May ask you to observe. I'm working on something. Yeah, and then we'll chat. I hope I've been helpful.
You have. Thank you so much.
You have to help me navigate through these TikTok streets.
Absolutely. Yeah. DM me anytime. Ask me a question. I'll help you out. Do take the time to navigate the settings, though. Next time before you go live, take your time with it. And then if you have there's a ton of videos that people have made explaining how to do different things and so on and so forth. And how to monetize and stuff like that. All right. Bye.
Bye. Hey, bye. Oh, she told me to say. Let me see. All right. Hey, people, I'm just trying to go